Hey there, let's walk through how to set up SAMMI with crowd control. For today's video, we're going to show you how to set it up so that every time a specific effect activates, a message will appear in your Twitch chat. The first thing you'll notice when you have the crowd control extension installed is the crowd control example deck. We're not going to do anything with this, but you want to make sure that it's there. The next thing that you're going to do is check and make sure that all of your connections have the green light in the bottom left corner. I've already set mine up, so they're all green. We're going to click the plus sign and click add new deck. And then we're going to go ahead and click into the deck. Now that we're in the deck, click on one of these boxes to create whatever action it is that we want to set up. So go ahead and click here. Then we're going to double click to get in. And then you'll notice that there's a little plus symbol right here. We're going to go ahead and click that. And then we're going to go ahead and select what action we want to happen. So we're going to go to Twitch commands and send chat message. And now you'll see there's a little message box. So the effect that we're going to be using is flip screen. So we're going to create a little message that will appear in chat. And then after this, you'll see where it says channel. By default, it's my channel, Cliffy. So you can go ahead and click this if you want to. If you have multiple channels, you want to make sure it's going to the right one. And then we're going to hit save. And then OK. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and right click here. And then we're going to go to edit triggers. And this is what's going to trigger the action. So you go ahead and click the plus button. And then you're going to scroll down to where it says crowd control. And you'll notice where it says type, it's set to effect success. You can change this, but for our example, we want this to trigger every time an effect successfully activates. So the next thing we're going to need to do is get the effect ID. In order to find this, we're going to need to go to Sammy's bridge. Once we're in the bridge, you'll see that there's a crowd control tab. So you want to go click on that. And then once you're into the crowd control tab, you'll see all sorts of options here. For our game, we have it set to Vampire Survivors. We're going to go show effects. And now here's the entire list of all the effects for Vampire Survivors. You'll notice it shows the name, description, and effect ID. So flip_game is the effect ID we want. When you click show effects, if the effect names are showing up as object to object, use the description to figure out which effect it is that you're looking for. Okay, now that we know the effect ID, we're going to go ahead and plug that in here and just put flip_game. And then we're going to go ahead and hit save. And now if you'd like, you can go ahead and right click and then go to edit appearance. And we could go ahead and just label this so that we know what it is. Set it as flip and save. Now just hit save in the top right corner. And now every time the flip game effect successfully activates on crowd control, we should get that Twitch chat message being sent. So let's go ahead and check it out. So you'll see I've got my chat pulled up here. We're going to go ahead and hit start session in crowd control. Now let's go ahead and get into the game. So we'll skip ahead just a little bit. Okay, so let's go ahead and test it by sending the flip game effect. You'll see the effect has activated and our chat message has gone through. So there you have it. That's how you set it all up. Besides sending Twitch chat messages, there's all sorts of options and really cool things you can do when you combine SAMMI with crowd control. So we're looking forward to seeing what you all can come up with. If you're having trouble setting up SAMMI, we highly recommend checking out their guides as they'll have all the info to help you troubleshoot any issues you may be having. For any issues pertaining to crowd control, we always recommend you check the game guide. And if you're still having issues, you can always reach out to us on Discord for more support. Thanks for choosing crowd control, and we hope you enjoy your session.